Hey guys, it's Amy, and I'm doing my 9-week post-op VSG surgery video update. And I just want to say, excuse what I look like. I'm still in my work shirt, and my hair looks a big mess right now. So, let's see. I'll start out with numbers. My weight on my last video was 249. Now my weight today is 246, so I'm down 3 pounds, but last week I had a stall and I actually gained 3 pounds. I don't know why. I didn't change anything that I was eating, but I went up to 252. I thought I was prepared for something like that to happen, but I wasn't. I freaked out. I think it was just more discouraging than anything. So Friday I decided to kind of jumpstart my metabolism, so I did fluids until the evening. I just had protein shakes and water. I drink the Sobe Life waters with the low carb, so I drank a lot of those. That was probably the first time in a long time I've actually got in all my fluids. But then later that evening I had a grilled chicken wrap, but I didn't eat the wrap. I just ate the chicken and the cheese and the lettuce and honey mustard. And then Saturday and Sunday I didn't have much of an appetite. But Saturday evening I went out with my now fiance, because we are engaged now, which I wish you could see my ring better in here, but and I went out with him and some friends, and I ate a half of a sandwich. That was the first time I had a slice of bread, but everything was fine. I did eat half the sandwich. My fiance hates grocery shopping with me now because I'm very cautious about calories, carbs, and sugar and fats, and protein. I want to make sure it has enough protein, but not a lot of everything else. But however, my nutritionist said that I was not getting nearly enough carbs, and she didn't even know how I was staying awake. And I was getting sleepy every day after work. I would come home and take like a 2 or 3 hour nap if my kids were not here. So, yeah, I did start adding carbs, and I do feel better. Let's see. And they tried to say that I was losing like a bypass patient because they expected me to lose 6 to 8 pounds since my last appointment, but I lost 13. But I know there are people that I've watched their videos. I'm not comparing my weight loss, but a lot of people, and they're like 8 to 10 pounds ahead of me in their surgery, you know, at their 9-week point. Basically they were further along than me, but that's okay. But I had a guy, that one of my neighbors, he's seen me today, hadn't seen me in like 2 weeks. He came up to me and he's like, oh my gosh, you know, you're losing so much weight. If you keep losing, there's not going to be anything left. Which obviously at 246 pounds there's plenty left, but it still makes you feel good to hear things like that. And when I went out with my fiance this past weekend, I actually wore a dress, like a little short kind of dress, knocking things around. I was a little self-conscious, I guess, but it was nice, and I got a lot of compliments on it. I haven't worn a dress since I was in high school, like a cute dress. So that was cool. Foods, the only thing I've added pretty much is bread and fruit. I eat apple slices now, strawberries, blueberries. I think that's all the fruit that I've really ate. But I did add those for some carbs. My nutritionist told me to enjoy a lot of summer fruit, so I was doing that. I didn't buy any bread for myself at the grocery store. I ate wheat bread before surgery, and my kids usually ate white. But when I went to the store, I still don't crave bread. Even though I ate that half of a sandwich, it's like the bread thing is just detox. I just don't really want it. So I ate a veggie burger earlier. I can have regular hamburgers, but I just don't want to because of the calories and the fat. And with the veggie burger, I didn't eat it on bread, and I just put a little bit of light mayonnaise on it, and then a slice of tomato I had to the side. And that's another thing, I've been eating tomato. I don't know if I said that or not. Lettuce. I just added that, I guess, like a day or so after my last video. So I think thus far, and knock on wood, because there's still things I haven't ate, but I'm one of those people that, you know, quote unquote, have a sleeve of steel. Their sleeves seem to tolerate everything, and that's how it's been with me so far. So I'm very grateful for that. I try not to go over 700 calories. Now I know a lot of people don't even have that much, but you know, with me, I usually have 2 protein shakes a day, and those are 180 calories each. Something that I bought to eat in moderation is these new Fiber One protein peanut butter bars. These have 1.17 ounces in each one, so you can eat a whole one, and you're fine. You're not overly full. Now, since I personally don't have a lot of carbs, the carbs in this was okay with me, but I still don't want to eat these, make a habit of eating them all the time. But they have 6 grams of fat, 140 calories, 18 carbs, 5 grams of fiber, 7 grams of sugar, and they have 6 grams of protein. So they're really good. Another thing that I got, but I didn't buy these because they're like $5 a box, and they're in the frozen foods aisle, and I got this at Walmart. It's called Vita Cakes, and they're chocolate, and they're really good. And they only have 50 calories, and they have a ton of vitamins, and they have like 3 or 4 grams of protein in them. So those were really good too, but I didn't get any more because they're expensive. So I think that's pretty much it. One thing that I have been experiencing is hair loss, and I'm early out to have it from the surgery, so I thought it was coming from a medicine that my doctor had gave me, that they start people on after surgery to prevent gallstones. One of the major side effects is hair loss, and the natural curl in my hair was actually coming out really bad. Now, I know it doesn't look very curly today, but I've had it pulled back. So if you take the medicine, it's like a 10% chance of getting gallstones. Without it, it's 30. So I know it sounds petty, but I told them that I would prefer to stop the medicine, and she said that was fine. Because when I get to that stage where hair loss is normal, then, you know, I don't want to be taking the medicine, and those two things combined just causes me to lose too much hair. For the past 2 days, I have not had very much hair loss at all. Now, it wasn't like coming out in the drain or anything, but it was just I was sitting at work and just gobs of hair just run my fingers through my hair and pull out I don't even know how many strands at one time. So I'm not sure if it was coming from the medication or not. I don't know. But I'm getting plenty of protein, and I'm not at that point where I should be losing hair yet. So, but everybody's different, so I guess you never know. I feel like there was something else, but I don't know. I'm just happy. I feel like this is the best decision I could have ever made. I feel normal. I don't feel like I have weight loss surgery, except for the fact that I get full really fast. I just make, you know, really healthy choices when I'm eating, and so yeah, I feel good, and I know there are people who have subscribed that haven't had their surgery yet, and I just want to say good luck, and I hope that your experience is going to be as well as mine has been, because right now I've just thoroughly enjoyed every minute. I think the hardest part definitely is when you're going through the fluid stage, and even that for me personally was not that hard. Maybe the first the first week or so, but that's it. So I guess that's all for now, and yeah, I think that's everything. So I hope you all are doing great, and I hope it is not as hot where you are as it is here. It's ridiculous, but at least the sun is shining. You can see it through my window. We've had tons and tons and tons of rain this past week. Lots of flooding and everything. So, and I'm in Virginia, in case you all are wondering. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will try to do a video update next week. Have a good day, everyone.